meet Pisces, Pisces sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Pisces starting today, the 14th of November, 2023. We're streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating on YouTube is the lovely Shirley. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Delene. Thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you so much, Delene. And thank you, Pisces and friends of Pisces, for joining us today for this 2-week reading. I'm reading today with the Universal Tarot of Marseille, and I've already purified this space with my own homemade version of this 300-year-old formula for eau de cologne. You can find the link to the video on how you can make your own version of that, plus a link on how to purchase this deck by looking in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Pisces, this is that 2-week reading, and it's going out to a lot of Pisces, sun, rising, moon. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, doesn't seem to make sense to you, don't force it. It may not be your reading. And if that's the case, just disregard it. And you can check out the zodiacal readings for your other readings, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs each and every day except for Monday. You can find the most recent of all the tarot readings on my website, ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link right in the main menu. I don't read with card reversals, so I'm going to flip cards right side up when they come out upside down. It's just how I like to do it. All is well, I promise. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. All kinds of tarot decks and other magical goodies are in there. We make a small commission off of each and every sale, so we do appreciate your support. Another way to support us is with a donation. You can donate by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks, or if you want to use another way of donating, we've got all of them available. So you just can check in the footer of our website for the donate link if you so desire. Thank you so much for joining us today, Pisces. I am super thrilled to read for you, so I'm going to shuffle this one more time. I'll give this deck a nice clean cut, and we will see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Pisces for the next 2 weeks. Starting out, we have this beautiful Knight of Wands, followed by the gorgeous Queen of Swords, and then we've got the Two of Swords. Okay. So it's all about focus right now. So if you're not meditating regularly, that's really what is being recommended by this reading. Get back into just real basic meditation too. Nothing fancy, nothing major, just something super simple, something that you can do every day that's not too big of a commitment. You may want to check out my Magic Minute video. It shows you how you can do a very simple and powerful meditational practice in as little as 1 minute a day. This Queen of Swords is a result of you needing that focus. The Queen of Swords is that a part of the ego that is so cynical and that doesn't want you to see the truth about you and about the world, because there's a lot of help available to you right now. There's a lot of assistance. And in fact, things want to look really good for you. But because that, for whatever reason, and I don't want you to feel bad about yourself that this is happening, because it happens to all of us from time to time. But for whatever reason, you're allowing that Queen of Swords to have reign. And what she's really good at, that may help you, she's really good at whispering to you. She likes the whisper campaigns in such a way that she convinces you that that's your idea, that this is how you are. You're the cynical one. You're the one that believes all these things. You're the one that's judgmental. You're the one that's judgmental against yourself too, right? And what she doesn't want you to realize is that she's just sly and cunning, and she's just part of a group of like tapes that haven't been eliminated yet, that have been hanging out in your mind for a long time. And this is a part of an old thought form that every human has, based on the idea of the ego, based on the idea of the ego, that separation, the idea of separation. And so what happens is these thought forms take on sort of a life of their own. And they are there to try to convince you that nothing can ever work for you or for anybody else. That sometimes they're there to convince you that you're right and they're wrong. Sometimes she's there to convince you that you're wrong. She doesn't care about the circumstances. Her only goal is to make sure that she nurtures discord, that she nurtures upset, that she nurtures conflict at all costs. And she likes to do it in a very sly and cunning way. And she wants you to feel guilty about what she's thinking, about the thoughts of those thought forms. When I say she, it's just because that's how she comes out in the tarot. But it's not a she. It's not an entity. It's a habit. It's a thought habit that is so ingrained in the human mind that when we pick up these thought habits and run with them, we don't realize that we're just running on habit, that it has nothing to do with you personally. That's not you. That's not you. You don't believe these things. You don't think these things. So don't buy her nonsense. Once you recognize her for what she is, you know how in Rumpelstiltskin, that story Rumpelstiltskin, once she knew his name, the jig was up. He had no power over her anymore. Once you know her name, it's the same for you. Now, it's not so much that you have to know the name. I just call her Queen of Swords, and that works beautifully, but you can call her anything you want. The name means the nature. Knowing that this is a game that you're playing with yourself based on old programs. So once you see these tendencies, Pisces, of, it's going to pop up differently for all of you, but it's the kind of thing like, isn't she a bitch, or what's wrong with me, and nothing ever works for me, and I can't stand her, and this and that and the other thing. All of these real sort of cynical, petty judgments that you don't want to orient your mind so that it's as if you don't want to see resolution. You don't want happiness, right? So don't buy into it. When you see those things, and when you hear yourself saying those things, when you hear yourself muttering things to yourself that are so negative, don't judge yourself. Just say, oh, Queen of Swords. That's not you. It's a habit. There's a difference between you and the ideas you're coming up with and a habit that you've fallen into. And you're falling into that habit because you're part of the human race. So it's a very strong habit. It's a very challenging one, but it's not challenging if you can name her, if you can notice her. That's all you got to do, and it's like water on the Wicked Witch of the West. So the next time, as you notice it, just say, "Oh, Queen of Swords," or you can call her whatever you want, and then get back to that meditation on a regular daily basis, so that you're not prone to this anymore, so that you're not going to be as easily victimized by your own mind. And don't feel bad about having this happening. We all have this happen. It's just your turn right now. So we're going to help you through that. Okay? We've got this Knight of Cups, we've got a Four of Swords, and we've got this. You don't have to, that's the other thing she wants to do. She wants to convince you that other people's opinions are more important than how you feel. And and if you're one of those people that really believes that you don't care what other people think of you, she'll come up with another version of that is more palatable for you. Okay? But just recognize that this is up for you as well. Another reason why you want to focus and get that focus in your daily routine, so that you can notice when you're trying to play to the crowd, when you're trying to tap dance, when you're trying to entertain people, when you're trying to be a people pleaser, when you're trying to make sure that you're just keeping the peace without saying your truth, when you're trying to make sure that people think of you in a certain way and in the best light, and make sure that they don't see your weaknesses and don't see your humanness. Just be aware of how damaging that can be to you, and how injurious that can be to live outside of yourself so much. And again, not to feel bad about yourself, because who doesn't do that? We all do that to some degree or another. But it's up for you right now, Pisces, so that you can make a new choice and say, I'm not going to live my life like that anymore. I'm just not. And it's just a moment by moment decision. But she's the main cheerleader in that. Oh yeah, it's about, make sure that they like you, make sure they approve of you, make sure you get the right response from them. And it's not about them. It's about you. She wants to distract you from this meditation as much as possible, because she knows that what you get when you meditate like this is the power to withdraw. The power to withdraw is her enemy, because the one thing that she can't abide, the one thing that she has no response to or no power over, is your disinterest in her. Is your disregard of her. If you withdraw, if you disengage whatever the conflict that happens to be in your mind or in the world, if you completely withdraw from that and you disengage from it, she can't do anything about it. She can scream and yell all she wants about that, and like, oh no, you got to be in there. You got to get into the conflict. But if you withdraw from the conflict, she has no power. So this is telling you, this is your main focus on your power right now, is withdrawing into yourself, keeping your mind focused and not living outside of yourself. Live for yourself right now. And that sounds real selfish especially to a Pisces, because you're so pretty, of the signs, you're pretty darn compassionate, right? And caring about other people. But right now it's not about other people. In fact, you're going to be more help to other people if you let yourself be helped right now. If you let yourself be all about you, focus on you. It's all about Pisces. And when she hears that, she's going to try to turn that into something gross. Know that what we mean by it's all about Pisces means that it's all about your happiness. It's all about your peace of mind. It's all about your withdrawal from conflict. No matter what, at all costs right now. You're just gonna pull away from the conflict. You're gonna say no to it. You're gonna disconnect from it. And if you don't think that you've got what it takes to do that, yes, you do. You just sit and meditate for a little bit. You just sit and close your eyes and focus on a thought that is antithetical to whatever is going on out there. And that's how you're going to receive all this help that's coming your way. You've got help on the career front, and you've got help on the spiritual front. And that help can be in the form of people. It can be in the form of spirit people, spirit help. It can be in the form of all kinds of things, intuition, omens. There's all kinds of help available. And it's about you being helped right now, not about you helping. It's time for Pisces to get the help and to say thank you for the help, to be receptive to the help, to know that you deserve the help. You've been helping for so long. Now it's time to rebalance things a little bit and not be there for other people as much as letting people be there for you right now. And part of letting people be there for you is being there for yourself. And the way to be there for yourself is to stand up to this Queen of Swords. You stand up to her not by fighting with her and not even by engaging with her, by noticing her. And when you notice her, that enables you to withdraw from it and to say no to it and to stay focused on you. And allowing that focus of you to be not about what they think of me, what they're going to do for me, or anything to do with them. And it's the only them that's important right now is what are they going to do to help you? There's people, and it's not necessarily even in the physical. It can be, the manifestations can be whatever is appropriate for you. Help is everywhere right now. It's just about you letting go of the hold that the Queen of Swords has on you, withdrawing into yourself right now, focusing on Pisces and making sure that Pisces has all of Pisces' needs met. And if that seems selfish to you, that's fine. Be selfish. It's not selfish as far as Spirit's concerned. Spirit wants this for you. So it's all about Pisces for the next couple weeks. It's not about everybody else. And allow yourself to be helped, not be the helper. You're going to do great, Pisces. This is a long time in the coming. You deserve this time. You deserve this relief and this release from all of this stuff that's going on in your mind. Don't judge yourself. This is just that needing to happen, needing to come up so that you can release yourself from it, so that you can focus on you, get the healing that you need, not worry so much about other people, and just purify and relax and get focused. And it's not even about any kind of goals. All of that's being taken care of for you. You don't have to worry about a lot of the stuff that you think you have to worry about. The only thing you have to worry about is you right now, and feeling good and having that peace of mind. You're going to do great. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Delene and Shirley, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, Pisces. Blessed be.